Today I carried my baby because she's a colostrum baby.
Wow.
And I'm so excited. I was pregnant. So I met Jane. Jane was hiding that tin. Actually, she told me it's baby's milk. I told her, Jane, what kind of baby's milk is this? She didn't want to open up because, we're still doing business somewhere. So she told me it's baby's milk and how much is it? I hear 300,000. I said, 300,000? Oh, that milk is expensive. Then I kept on insisting. Every time I went to her office, I said, Jane, tell me about it. So finally, one day she sent me to the office. I met Miss Shola. Professor. So Shola, I came to her and I'm like, Shola, I want to pick this product. But before even I'd used the product, I'd already talked about it, I'd bought the book. So actually I'd come to pick products to go and deliver, but I'd not yet used it. When I'm pregnant, that's for my third baby, I get hyper. I get pressure and when I'm going to give birth, they may cut you and all that. So for me it's a walk of faith of praying, speaking in tongues and always looking to God to help me get through it. And God is faithful. So with the fourth baby now, this is my fourth baby. Meanwhile, I have 3 boys and colostrum baby comes in as a girl, another joy for me. So Shola mixes for me the Lifeline. I think it was around 4:30. She gets the tab, she said, let's have a test. Have you eaten some minutes ago? I said, no, it was like 2 hours ago. So after drinking this Lifeline, I delivered the products of the client. I came back so relaxed. My husband is here meanwhile, he can testify. when this pregnancy, I was so hard on him. I would quarrel, I would be like, no. Every time I would be like this and that. The hormones were so there.
For her husband.
Yes. So everything would be on him. When this is not him, everything. So that day, I went home, I was relaxed. I was calm. I called Shola. I said, Shola, tell me, does this thing relaxes you immediately? Because what I'm feeling, I cannot explain.
Yeah.
From that day, Lifeline for me became part. I used 16 till the time I gave birth. On the day of delivery, I just walked. Usually my labor is not so bad, but this time it was on another level. I just realized I think I'm in labor. I held my third boy because he was 2 something. He was not yet 2. I told him, let's go. We walked to the clinic, nearby clinic. I told the nurse, check me, I'm in labor. She told me, but you don't look to be in labor. I said, take me to the labor room. We went in there. I was already 6 centimeters.
Okay.
But that morning I was speaking still to Jane. She told me, Madam, what is it? I told them, Jane, I'm in labor now. But whoever was calling, I'm in labor, they'll be like, hey, Prossy, you're lying. The way you're talking, I was on bed, telling the nurse, you need Lifeline. By the way, I left when I saw the Lifeline to the nurse. She told me I need this Lifeline. The way you're acting, they had to even increase labor for me to push the baby because there was nothing like labor. Now, Vincent told me, with this one, there will not be labor pain. Now, we need to help mothers out there. There are some who die in the process, pressure and all that. Yet we have a product that you just mix. In the morning, 30 minutes, take and you're full the whole day. I worked till the last day. Even though that Monday I was coming to town, my husband told me, today don't come, just stay here. Stay here because maybe he had seen it already that today the day would come. So that is how my baby came in, very healthy, no colic, we sleep, no crying. I don't leave my babies home. The boys, before I leave home, I make sure that like 1 year, this baby at 3 months, I would run to town and I call the girl, how is she? She's okay, she's sleeping, nothing. All because of Lifeline. So we are here because we are to shout it out that everyone can be touched. What more? My husband himself, we used to have ulcers. We drink our Lifeline together. In the morning, I mix, I give him. The ulcers disappeared. In 2 weeks, he could eat his dinners, he could drink milk, things he had stopped doing. And also, while I was pregnant, the joy of the house became to the next level. For those who understand, the married ones, the ones who are not, Jacinta, keep quiet for you. So I told my husband, this thing must be everywhere. Eh? So I would be looking for him. Hey, come. And it was beautiful. So I'm so Jacinta, please. After your wedding, so I need to control. Then lastly, there's a client of mine, she's an elderly, that's the lady I first took to the products. She was going into her operation, they're removing a uterus. because she was bleeding over 60 years. She told me, Prosi, I don't need this uterus. What can you give me? I told her, why don't you try to treat her? No, Prosi, it's okay. Give me the product. So she asked, I took for her colostrum, I took her Lifeline and Omega CoQ10. She did it 2 weeks before the operation. Went into the operation. She came back. After a week, she was back to office. Now the doctors told her, how come this healing is so fast? She told them because of that. Now let me tell you one last thing. Now a friend of ours also, that is why when you help someone, they have someone who has the same issue. My age mates have the same issue. So when I am helped, I will look for the same people that I will connect to. Now she called me and told me there's a friend of mine over 60 years. She's going through the same operation. Please come and help. That is how we are able to network. So she's okay. She makes noise for us. Last month we went to her school. She called all the teachers. We reached out to them, shared with them Lifeline, did a metabolic test on them, and it's beautiful.
What I noticed about baby. What's the baby's name? Shaheen.
She has many names.
So, and this is, we call it a colostrum baby. In South Africa, we also have a colostrum baby, right? Because there's somebody, he actually works for the company, and those of you that may have been on some of the training, who knows Vinesh? Yeah, some of you might know Vinesh, you guys, right? So he had a baby in January. Also had some complications, his wife had some complications to the pregnancy. She gave birth to a healthy baby, but the baby did have, you know, the club hand, right? So the baby was born with that, but the colostrum now is helping, and the doctor is amazed at how the child's hand is now healing, right? But what I noticed about Shamim, Shaheen, beautiful name. Did you notice how she's so calm?
Yes.
Did you notice how babies? Never. It's hot. There's a crowd of people. There's strangers. I even watched the entire time. She's not restless. She doesn't have a dummy. Nothing. She is calm. And now this baby that we have in Durban, in South Africa as well, is the same. So it's not just the baby. It's the colostrum baby, right? So that's what it does. It's so beautiful.
And finally, you know, my babies, they have hair. Yeah, or it's so full, but this time around it's different. Do you realize, like for those white babies, that's the effect of colostrum. So it's a black baby in a white hair.